Yo, it's time. I'm so excited to continue this journey. We've been in the capital for a while. I kind of took some L's, in the capital, and I was a little bit frustrated because I didn't see any bosses. Then we had a boss, and I didn't love it because it was just like a yellow ghost. But, I'm expecting great things from this area. Wow, are they these fortune-telling ladies who smell fingers? And a bunch of them are just dead, huh? Oh man, it's a black knife assassin. I love these guys. Him. Oh, nice range. Those are some of my favorite enemies. They're always consistently very fun to fight against. Hey, check out. Are these all tombstones? That's creepy. I wonder what this room is for. Obviously, someone very powerful was chilling on this bed. And then there's an assassin, so maybe they got killed. You look like the final boss now. Nice outfit. Hey, thanks for liking it, you guys. I feel like I really made it work, too, thematically. They're pieces from different sets, and it even goes with the weapon. And it still fits the theme of, like, a creepy cleric perfectly. I'm so happy with my character. It's honestly... Painus is one of my favorite, like, avatar characters that I've made in a game. Like, my favorite Dark Souls character that I've made, probably. I feel like I accidentally found the path ahead, though. And that's not what I'm about. I want to explore. That's the Colosseum. So I went past all these branches, past the Colosseum, which means that down there, yeah. That's the town proper. That's the dragon. So I kind of entered from the other side. It really is a labyrinth around here, you know? Try this area. Okay, so it's either that way or we go in a window. Maybe it's both. Behind? We can go on the route or we can go over here. All these branching paths, you know? And then you like have to store them in your memory for later so that you know all the places you can go. Little shortcut, not a very significant shortcut. Okay. I didn't have to go back because it was just a bow and some stuff. How you guys doing, by the way? The side of the city with the big Dargon? Yeah. I think I climbed the big Dargon to come up here. I like climbed the wing and entered that building and then through that fortress, which is just in the middle of the city with completely different architecture, which is kind of weird. And then past the Colosseum and then up here. I wonder what this site of grace is called. I'm going to get a little bit into the lore here. Dangerously into the lore. What is this? Whose house is this? Queen's bedchamber, huh? So is this where I'm going to be chilling? It can't be Marika's bedchamber. Why would she sleep like on stone? There's probably multiple queens. I'm expecting oh my god. Is this entering the actual tree now? Are we getting close to the finale? What do you guys think? Do we go in? You got some writing done? Hey, good stuff, dude. She's a bad bitch? Yeah. Alright. I don't know what's going to be in here, but... Okay, what are we doing for equipment? This feels like it's going to be a significant boss fight. It's either going to be like a story boss, or it's going to be like some guardian of the tree or whatever. Are we going in with the knife and the fork? Is that... Or do we want to rock the peeler? Hey, I can equip one more talisman. That's huge. Why can't I do that? How did that happen? That's great. Enhances critical hits. Can you double up on the faith ones? This one gives 5 faith. That one gives dex. Oh, okay. How much dex? 5 dex and then 5 faith. I might do 5 faith because it's like it's damage on the Durandal, which I'm going to be using in the fight as my main weapon probably, because it has better faith scaling than dex. Raises fire attack. This could be interesting as well if we want to go even more glass cannon. Alright, I'm ready. Golden boss gave you. Okay, so there was a point to defeating that boss. Oh my god, what is this now? Oh, it's a cutscene! It's gonna be big. I'm so pumped. Let's go. I hope it's hard. I know who that is. Tarnished. I know he's gonna say Tarnished. He always calls me Tarnished. Is it the final fight against this guy finally?
With these thrones. Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Luna Princess Rani.
So the grafted dude doesn't have a throne.
Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, he's got a super cool weapon in there.
Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled thy king Morgoth, last of all kings.
Damn, he's the king? This guy is super cool. Oh my god. So this time he's not messing around. Is that it? His sword is awesome. The cartwheels! Oh, yes. This is exactly what I want to do right now. He's sick. Let's go, dude. No panic rolling against the javelin, okay? Or the hammer. Got lucky there. That's good. Okay, look at his hands. If you look at his hands, you can get it. That's a big whiff punish right there. His whiff punishing opportunities that he's showing me makes me want to kind of get him with the knife here. Too early. Alright. The sword is made from his blood. Damn. Yeah, he looks super cool. I love the fact that he's like the first major challenge. And now I've gone on like literally a journey of I mean, so many hours and seen so many things. I'm a completely different player now. And it's great that you get to fight him again. It's almost like you want to show him how much you've grown. And he can go full out, you know. I feel like he had some pretty big whiffs, which means that a heavy weapon is going to be good because we might stagger. And then if he has a phase 2 that is more where I get small opportunities and I have to cut him up, I'll go to the Durandal. I think I want to do knife here though. Alright dude, I'm ready. Okay. Look at his timings. This is like the fight that teaches you how to play this game in the beginning, right? And it teaches you that enemies, you can't roll when they attack right away. You have to watch their hands or their bodies. And then you'll know when the time comes. Yes. Oh, he's so strong. These are my favorite fights in this game. Fighting something not ridiculously huge, kind of humanoid, that's super skilled, and you just need to be good. These are the best fights. Electo, Godskin Noble. What an excellent way to start my morning. With one of the sickest fights. Nice suit. Alright, we're doing better. No greed though. No greed frame. Oh, I want to fight him facing the other direction because the sunlight is so strong right here. It's blinding me a little bit. Okay, I think that's going to be an aggressive roll. He'll punish you. Ooh, combo. That's a big whiff. Ooh! Senbon Sakura? Dude, this guy is like Bleach character. Oh my god, I thought it was done. It kept going. Okay. We're learning. Marika is a Japanese woman's name. It sounds like it. I've never met or heard of anybody called Marika. It's really interesting in Japan how the 3 generations of women that I hung out with or met or encountered were like, you know, older ladies or like middle age up, girls my own age, and then, you know, girls who are like 18, 19, 20. So they would go to like the school that I studied at, or my students when I taught English and stuff like that. And the naming conventions, the trends are so strong and so clear, where every woman like above the age of 50 definitely has a name that ends with ko, ko. And it's like the most common way to end a female name, but it kind of means child, the kanji that you use to write it. You're not saying that they're children, but it's kind of, this woman is like is pretty and young and not as much of a serious presence in society as a man maybe. I feel like there's a lot of misogyny baked into the naming conventions. And then you get to people my age, and these are the names that you would know because they're the names that appear in like anime and stuff, even though anime tend to have very rare and out there names because they want to be distinct. But that's where you get all the Ayumis and the Yunas and the Yukas and the Yukis. And then the young people now are giving their kids like really out there names. And they're also playing around with the kanji. So there's this new phenomenon known as kirakira name, which is like when you name someone something and like try and make it cool, you know. So for example, there was one kid who was named, they used the kanji for yellow and mouse, and his name was Pikachu. I also met a guy one time, his name was Fujikawa Peace. His first name was Peace. That was pretty cool. But the young girls, like they're all the Kanon and Yume, and they're like the really cute short ones. The names, not the people. Focus on the fight more. Oh, he delays everything, dude. And his sword has bleed. This is a buff boss. Okay. I feel like dodging the javelin is a big part of this fight. I love the fact that he has like some of the traditional Dark Souls curved sword moves. He's kind of like, whenever From Software make you want to really respect an enemy, they give them reflections and aspects of player characters. They make them parryable, they give them moves that characters can use. They associate them with the story, you know. Stuff like that. Alright, fully focused. Look at this, slowly walking towards one another. So it begins. Oh, you bastard! Did you see what he did? Oh, this game is so good. Did you see what he did? That's so cool. They're like, okay, this character taught you how to play the game. Now, watch him teach you how to play it like in a different way and better, more betterer. What he did was dodge the spear, nice. He started delaying his hammer strike and making it really slow, right? And then you were looking at the hammer, waiting for the opportunity to strike, and he all of a sudden, with very, very few impact frames, threw it out extremely fast. So the rhythm of his charged attack just completely changed. And he slammed me with the hammer. That was excellent. See that? He did it again. That's a very dangerous attack. Because that's hard to dodge. I mean, now I've seen it, so... Yeah, that's excellent. This time I knew so I could dodge it, but that is excellent. Oh! Oh, wow. You're gonna get scary now? Oh my god, dude, he's partying! Let's party, dude. Yeah, if you watch the spear closely, you can dodge that. It's important. You can, like, change the affinity of the sword. It went from being the normal sword to being all bloody right there. Okay, we're making progress. His sword swoosh is excelente. Yeah, it really is, dude. This is one of the best enemies. Get stained by the curse. Do you mean all of that peanut butter that he excreted? I wonder why he, like, looks the way he does if he's a king, but I'm guessing he is cursed, right? He makes swords out of his own blood and stuff. Wow, and then he has more range on the second one right there. That's cool. I know Kung Fu. Nice-oo! Oh dude, I'm getting so much better at this now, which I'm very excited about. Such a dangerous attack, that. He starts charging the hammer. Oh, that was a very unnecessary death. I had 9 heals left and I was doing well. But it was really cool how He jumps in with the hammer on the shoulder and he starts attacking with it. And you're like, here it comes. And then he pokes you with the sword in the other hand to cover the hammer swing. I mean, it's an intelligently designed and difficult to play against move list that they've given him, but they've also made it like look like someone who's really good at fighting and like has good ideas, right? This guy feels like he's really good at fighting, right? So they've simultaneously made it look extremely cool and be difficult to play against, you know? He did it again. Oh, that was so close. Why? That's like a shockwave. Okay, that's okay. I'm good at that now. Nice. I'm not going to heal, he's just going to throw the daggers. I'm learning, okay? Ah, too early. Too early. GG's. The arena is a tad generous. Yeah, I agree that the arena feels a little bit generous, which I don't have a problem with at all. You can choose to keep the fight tight, you know, if you want. If you want to cheese, you can cheese. But it's also like this area where you fight him had to look big and grand, because it's where the thrones are for like all the demigods, right? So they couldn't make it a small room. I guess they could make like walls around the actual area where you fight. I did a lot of damage right there, but I also took some L's. The combos are so long. I'm like, where's the whip, dude? Oh no, they were still falling behind me and it backed into them. Okay, I'm definitely getting better though. This is very enjoyable. If he had the sword rain in that small arena, yeah, because himself in that fight, when he was swinging, he doesn't have the cane in this one. The cane was like area denial. It was very large. It was larger than this sword, as I recall. Ooh, it's so close. I almost have it. I always underestimate the range of attacks. It's like one of my flaws as an Elden player. Not doing great so far. Already used like 5 heals, but, you know. Wow. He's so good at swordplay. This guy's like a master fencer. You need a more useful Ash? Not really, no. I've seen a lot of Ashes and they're like summoning a bunch of balls or like, you know, creating giant areas of damage on the ground and stuff. The fun part of this game is cutting the boss apart with your weapon, you know? And getting really good at doing that. Obviously I want to win the fight, but way more important to me than that is for me to enjoy the fight. So far I'm really enjoying it the way I'm playing, you know? I guess for whiff punishment, sword dance would be really sick here. So I'm going to take your advice and try sword dance out in another attempt. Unless I just beat him this time, what do you guys think? Doing good right now. Could have punished one more time right there, but you know, no grief. Go forward on that, obviously. It kind of wants you to go diagonally forward. You have to mainly go to the side, I think. Okay, I've learned the spear, so that's good. I've definitely learned the spear. Throw. Yeah, I'm confident with that now. These blood fire attacks are just straight up a reference to Lady Maria, right? Still a little bit too late on that. I don't want to go earlier. I feel like he's going to catch me if I go earlier. Oh no, is that a kill? Okay, it's a very good attempt so far, but we gotta be careful about those grab attacks right there. Very fast. Try changing the mix flask charge. That could be interesting as well. I feel like the Getsuga Tensho to just get some damage in when he face transitions right there. And when he does the Rain of Light is like the perfect Ash of War. Because 3 of those in one fight is like a big combo. Let's drink the buff before we go in. I think currently gives me stamina regen and something else. But yeah, I'll mix in something else. You know what we could also do? Maybe we could make it increase fire damage and go back to the Durando. We'll see what happens. I feel like I have him though. A lot of the whiff punishing opportunities that look obvious are actually just him going into another string hit. And that's another thing this fight is trying to teach you this late in the game. It's trying to teach you, you have to look out for attack delays, but they might not be as long as you think. You really need to watch. And then the other thing it's trying to teach you is that enemies can bait you. Or the character you're fighting here is trying to bait you into whiff punishing when it's not time. So some of these are real whiff punishing opportunities and some of them are traps. And the only way to learn which are which is to do the fight, I guess. But, you know, these boss fights are all about learning. That's why I love this game so much. I keep underestimating the range of overhead slams. Every single boss fight where there's an overhead slam, I keep going, okay, I've walked far enough back, let's just do a heal here, and I just get cut down the middle. If I ever learn the lesson, stop underestimating, or even when somebody does an overhead slam, obviously don't go backwards, just go to the side, you know? Once I learn that, I'm going to be dangerous in this game. Panic rolling. You gotta trust your ability to dodge in time. Don't panic roll. Don't panic heal here. You have to see the whiff first. You have to see the whiff before you heal. Nice! Nice. Miguel will come out as Season 1 DLC. Savage 2 will be +6 on block. Hey, stop leaking in the chat, dude. I know you guys are all leaking in your pants watching my stream, but don't leak in the chat because it's the whole thing now. People are like debating leaks and people are getting like their YouTube channels attacked for leaks, and I've seen a bunch of people like debating leaks and spoilers. Which is a discussion that I'm going to stay out of because I'm obviously not the same kind of person as these people. Like I could not care less about spoilers ever. You could tell me, like, I think any piece of media, literally any piece of media, whether it's a game or a movie or whatever, you can tell me exactly what's going to happen in it and how it ends. And if that is going to impact my enjoyment of that thing, then I don't think it was good to begin with. It needs to be able to stand on its own legs. I'm obviously not interested in what happens in the fucking story you wrote. Are you even good at writing fucking stories? What I want to know is, how are you going to tell it? How well are you going to do it? And what themes do you have in the story that you're telling? You know, what is the story actually about? And then is it done well? Is it executed well? You know, that's what impresses me, and I could not give any less of a fuck about the sequence of events that are gonna happen, right? And when it comes to like the roster of a fighting game that's coming out in a couple of months, seeing the full roster now, to me, only has benefits. I'm not saying it's like you can just take like leaks and spread them and there's no consequences to that or whatever. That's not my point. My point is you could spoil every single DLC character that will ever be released for Tekken 8. You could spoil Tekken 9 for me right now, and as far as I'm concerned, that's just more information for me. And then what I am interested in, what is it going to be like when we get these characters, and what are they going to play like or whatever. I could not give any less of a fuck about a spoiler, unless you're specifically talking about like a piece of media where a twist in the story is the point of the story, which, as far as I'm concerned, is fucking hack writing and can get the hell out of here. But you know, something like The Sixth Sense, which is you know, the world's most average movie, as far as I'm concerned. Well, let's stop talking about this, because I'm obviously, it's almost impacting my ability to fight this very, very strong boss. Ooh, I can get another charge art too. Nice! Watch the hammer. Watch the hammer. And then go to the side on the final slam of that combo. That's obvious as well. The extended range on the second part of that overhead slam. Oh. GG's. That was a very short phase 2. Get clapped. Gets got 10 show. Hey, GG's, dude. Mad respect. I love this guy. Oh, he's alive? Good. Good.
Tarnished.
He's still talking shit and calling me tarnished, dude.
The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are.
Wow, so he's saying that.
None make thy deeds shall.
Okay, I hope what's happening now, if I'm right, you guys can spoil this. Is it going to be that I try to go into the tree and it's going to be like, nah, you got to go back into the world and do like hell things before you can access the tree? Because that would make me ridiculously happy. Damn, what a sick fight. Correct? Awesome. Dude, how do you guys feel about spoilers? Penetrable thorns refuse all. None may enter the Erd Tree. I like the fact that you enter the Erd Tree through what is clearly a giant Vaguna, right? But what do I do? Okay, let's go to Roundtable Hold, I guess, and see if somebody has some ideas. I wonder what happened to, what's-her-face? Maybe she'll show back up and be like, Hey, thanks for bringing me to the tree. Let's hang out. Oh! Yes.
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you.
Yeah, I'm down.
You were unable to enter the Erd Tree, no?
I'm gonna screenshot this. This is cool.
The mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable. A husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants.
I'm super down to go with you and fight giants, dude.
I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Gold medallion. Red mark has been made on the map. I like that it does that. How many souls did I get for defeating the king?
Your thoughts.
120,000, so he's actually worth less than Rykard.
The principles you would follow.
I'm gonna get some faith, dude. Get some damage on the Durandal. Check it out. Because if I get Dex now, it's 4 damage on the main hand weapon and 2 damage on the Durandal. Strength, 1 damage on the knife, 2 damage on the fork. Faith is 3 damage and then 2 damage on the fork. 482. 480. Get some faith, dude. And yeah, I will change the Ash of War to be the Sword Dance, because I think that'll be good with a weapon this heavy. I'm also not Termination, Resolve, Stomp, Stormcaller, Sword Dance. I'm also not like entirely in love with the idea of using too many projectiles in this game, right? I might get enough strength to one-hand my weapons as well. How much do I need? Like, I currently have 12 strength, which is what I started with. And to one-hand my weapons, I need 16 and 18. It's kind of a lot. That's 6.6 levels. Maybe two-handing is fine. The annoying part is every time I switch weapons, I have to go back to two-hand stance, see? Because it starts you off by default one-handing. I wish you could change that so that it stayed two-handing. That'd be sick. Oh, okay, she wants me to go here? I'm down. I'm down. Try consuming boss souls if you're not going to use them. Yeah, I'm in 2, my character is in 2 lesbian relationships. I think I'm married to Ronnie, but Melania is like my side maiden. But if I go in there and Queen Marika is in there and she's like, do you want to hang out? I think I might, get a divorce and hang out with her, because she seems pretty cool. She's like the main Queen Sui, Okay, so I'm trying to go that way. Now we just need to find a path that goes that way. Oh yeah, look, there's like a little path down here. That might be it. thought you were maidenless, you start out maidenless. I mean, much like we do in life, in this game, you start out maidenless, and then you have to prove yourself worthy of maidens, dude. I don't have to explain this to you guys, you know. You're not... Okay, here's what a lot of people... Like, I've met a lot of sort of slightly dejected guys who go to Japan, and what they do is they watch too much anime and too much, like, stuff on Japanese culture. It's like, oh, women in this country are kind of easily impressed, and if I just go there, I'm gonna find somebody who will really like the things I like nerdy video games and anime, and we can hang out, and it'll be super cool. And I'll find my waifu. You know, classic anime thing is, I've made fun of it before. You run out the door in the morning, chikoku chikoku, with your toast between your teeth, and then you bump into some sort of tenkosei down the street, and it turns out he's in your class, and now you have to almost get into a relationship for 25 episodes, and then nothing happens. But they realize that you still have to be like an impressive, or at least nice to be around person, for anybody to be interested in, being a maiden around you. And I've realized that some people think it's like, oh, I'm gonna go into this nerfed world where it's easier. If you're still not very attractive, and I'm not talking about like your appearance, if you're still not very attractive as a person, then you're not gonna have any more luck over there. Although, the one advantage you do have, I guess, is that the fact that you're a foreigner is a good icebreaker. The ice is broken quite easy. If you meet somebody who's interested in speaking English, or, just talking to somebody from a different country, the icebreaker is easier. But after that, you're on your own, right? And then you sort of have to figure out, okay, what are the things I do that will cause a maiden to choose to continuously be in my immediate vicinity, socially interacting with me, and then, progressing into other things. Her wanting me to physically, touch her and stuff. Takes, I think you have your own, weapons and ways of doing that. I think a common one now is some guys want to get hella buff because they think that's important. It's not important to me. It's not important to the women I've hung out with, but it is important to a lot of women, right? And I think because I'm not very tall, and I've never had a lot of money and stuff, but I was always I never had a hard time making people laugh. And so I make them laugh. I try and be funny. I'm not the funny guy. I don't do jokes. But if you can make somebody laugh, that's powerful. Oh wow, look, there's totally going to be materials in this statue. So we need to find a monster to break it. Those bears are probably too small. Because I'm stronger than a bear at this point anyway. Let's find a big monster. Ooh, perfect. That was such sick timing. You guys see that? Nice, dude. I think I want the spear against the bear. Oh god, can I just stabilize so I can kick your ass, please? Just let me do one heal, and then I'll start poking you until I win. Oh man, that window is so tight. Sometimes these rune bears are easy clap, and sometimes they get really annoying. These amateur heals I'm doing. Okay, fully healed. Let's just kill him now. Statue time. Please be something good. Okay. 6. I'll take a 6. Yeah. I mean, I think when you're young, it's different. But once you get, like, to an adult age, yeah, it's about being a person somebody would want to be around a lot, you know? It becomes, hopefully it becomes that simple. It's become that simple for me. But I'll tell you one thing. I spend a lot of time on YouTube watching videos these days. Shorts and stuff. I know it's trash, but, you know. And there are all these, like... I think it's a thing now. There are all these podcasts and people talking about relationships. And everybody, they have these strong opinions and they're breaking it down. You know, the man does this and the woman should do this. And, you know, if I'm making 2 mil and she has an OnlyFans, then I gotta drive this kind of a car so that she won't cheat with other guys. Or, like, they're, like, laying down these rules and these systems. They're like, you know, when you make so and so many mil, and they're like, you know, 23-year-olds with like shitty t-shirts and like Instagram horse, and they're sitting around talking about like the way that love and relationships work, and none of it reflects any reality that I've ever inhabited. It sounds like some sort of fictional fucking Narnia land, and they all sound so desperately unhappy. Because nothing they describe when they're talking about relationships and how it has to work, nothing they describe has anything to do with love or genuine affection. It just doesn't. It's like, you know, my man, I respect him, so when he comes home, if he wants a sandwich and to fuck me in the ass, then I want to provide that for him. And then somebody's like, well, why should I have to subjugate my asshole to the tiredness of my husband's penis that's been at the office all day? And it's like, what are you guys talking about? Like, what are you talking about? If I come home from work and my girlfriend is here, we talk about what we did today. We have a fun time. We hang out. What are you talking about? Like, what world is this you live in? And it's weird because it's like, I don't know. I think it feels to me like that on top of like porn and everything else is just going to make it, I don't know. Like, I'm no analyst of stuff like this, but young people, the view that they end up having, oh, it's my favorite thing in the game, these cherries. The view that they are going to have of, like, what a relationship is and what they should do to, like, be attractive or successful in that arena is going to be so twisted. It's going to be twisted in a way that will actually prevent them of experiencing, like, true mutual affection in a valuable way. Which is the point of the whole thing. Yeah, I liked the fight against Morgoth. It was very good. It was too easy, but, you know. I died a bunch of times. Oh, these guys again? My favorite. Like, okay, so it's another chariot dungeon that has basilisks in it. My god, this is gonna be annoying. Let's charge forth through the mist. Didn't work. I'm guessing what you're really meant to do in the game chronologically is beat that boss and then go do like the giant underground areas and Astel and maybe Rykard, because he gave you more souls. Almost the same. But that means that now I'm going to go to some sort of mountaintops of the giants, which you said. Now I'm actually back to the place where my level is appropriate, or my like level of experience is appropriate for the content, which I'm very excited about. Man, 2 chariots? G-Bill. How come your mom lets you have 2 chariots, dude? Oh, okay. Cheeky skeleton. Okay, so that guy comes first. We do this, right? Woo! Damn, this skeleton could kill me. Okay, so the chariots have now progressed and are gonna use this as their starting point going down. But that guy is still up there. So it like... No. Oh my god, you're kidding me! Why do they do that? These chariots, dude! How did I like Volcano Manor? It might have been my favorite area in the game. The only thing I thought was sad was that I tried to kill Rykard with my normal weapon, just doing cutting attacks. And I did phase 1 by like really learning the attack patterns, which is what I love to do in this game. That's like the most satisfying way to play for me. And then phase 2, using your normal weapon just seemed a lot less viable, and in the end I used the Serpent Hunter weapon that they want you to use, and that made the fight trivial, which is sad. I think they either had to make the fight still really hard when you have the weapon, or they should have a hard mode where you can like conceivably beat him with your base weapon and it's a lot harder. But that first phase is like several minutes long if you do that, which means that you're just gonna, every attempt is gonna take so much time. So my only real criticism of Volcano Manor was that I thought Rykard needed to be harder or easier than harder. But the Godskin Noble was like one of my favorite fights so far and was amazing. So, you know, it still had good boss fights. And I found like one of my new favorite weapons, this candlestick that I'm using, you know? Oh, I forgot about you. Get on. Alright. Oh, there's a third one? Come on, man. Taking gameplay influencer? No, I'm not an influencer. If what I say and do has an influence over people, that's a secondary... I mean, I guess when I'm saying, like, don't play Brian because it's boring, if that ends up influencing people into not playing Brian, then I suppose I am happy about that. But I think influencer is actually, it's an interesting word in the sense that when it comes to marketing, the people who are marketing to you, the people who are inventing these terms and, trying to deceive you through digital media into like predictable patterns of consumption, they will usually like pretend that they are, human or care or have anything but, your destruction through overconsumption of harmful products in mind for you, right? But with the word influencer, it's actually very transparent. They're actually saying that these people, we want them to like do things on the internet that you will see, and they will impact and control your behavior. That's like the goal. So they call themselves influencers, but it's kind of like they're confessing to the crime. It's like that scene in The Big Short when it's like, why are they confessing? And he's like, they're not confessing, they're bragging. Hey, there's gonna be a boss fight and I'm super down. Let's go. What do you got? Not two of these guys, they're super strong! I don't want to fight one of these guys, they're annoying. They don't give me any whiff punching opportunities. Hey, listen to me whine like a dumb bitch. Let's just kill him. I have my new raid shard as well. It's gonna do a lot of damage with this axe. No hyper armor. Crucible Knight and Crucible Knight Ordovis. Only one of them gets a name up. Nice whiff, nice panic roll. So far fighting this like a complete noob. That was good though. Ran deep. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. I love this raid chart. Ooh, he's got a tail? These guys are cool. Ah! I was doing so well, and then I always eat his basic sword, or his basic spear poke, because he kind of like tricks you with it. He walks up, and then it just happens, It's like he does it on the wrong foot, maybe. Lost the reaction, yeah. Run back here is crazy? No, there's stakes with Marco. If there wasn't stakes with Marco here, I would not run through the dungeon here. No way. I would just... If this is a boss fight that I want to beat, but it's like two enemies that I've fought before. it's not an essential part of the playthrough as far as I'm concerned. You want to do Spear Guy first, maybe? Nice, I love the heal punish. Yes! You're so strong. That, yeah. Saw it that time, so that's good. Panic roll, sorry. I'm sorry. When I like start panic rolling and I get hit on the second fat roll, or the second panic roll, I bet it's frustrating for you guys to watch. But, you know, I promise to do better. Just let me get one healing so I can kick your ass, dude. That's all I'm asking. Thank you. No? Okay, never mind. Holy shit. You do not want me healing. And you gotta jump those. I guess I can run far away and then heal. That kind of works. They don't have a projectile that's fast enough to catch me. See? Nice trade. Gotta jump the stomps. I guess you gotta watch this guy's feet, kinda. Nice. Alright. Apply yourself? Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah. I mean, if it's not even going to be an above average first playthrough, then what's the point, you know? I gotta kick ass. Otherwise, you guys are going to go watch the real main man, and I'll be stuck sitting, you know, here, holding my own dick in a big butchering knife. That AoE is bigger than I thought. They tend to punish the Raid Shard with Stomp. Maybe I can jump in time. Okay, he's gonna fly. The timing of that thing is weird. I gotta move because I have the spear guy behind me and I can't not have them both in my field of view because then I just die. I need to be looking at them both. There we go. Dude, your heal punish is too strong with the sword. Okay, good. Now that he has the Dragon Tail, he's actually weaker, because he's just doing more telegraphed attacks. Punch a distance before you attempt to heal, and then it works. Okay. You used to hate RPGs, but this game is epic. Didn't play God Hand? I did. I can summarize the gameplay like this. And then he goes. And then a guy speaks Spanish and then the game ends. There's not much to it, dude. It's a fun idea. But it feels like the game was like they made it as a joke, kind of. It's not good. I mean, I don't regret playing it, but it's not good, as I recall. It was a long time ago. But no, I don't think it's good. Oh, nice combo! Run away, because you can't heal unless you run away, because the heal punch on the Crucible Knights need a nerf. Underestimating the range of poking attacks again. Oh god, I mean, heal punishing is like the entire point of this combat system, and I love it. But these two guys, every time. Oof! And they interrupt me. Fuck these guys, I'm gonna kill them now, I don't care. Honestly, fucking kill me one time and let me go in here with a clean attempt and just fucking school you. Dumb, heal punishing bitches on fucking swordplay, dude. Alright, I just want to call my girlfriend real quick. She's at the airport now. Just gonna make sure she's okay, you know? I'm gonna try the fork. The knife wasn't working. We'll try the fork, and we'll fork these guys up. Coming home? Yeah, she's coming home. She's gonna be traveling for 2 days though, so she won't be here until like tomorrow evening. But you know, super excited to have her back. It's gonna be great. Been too long. Too long. I don't want to be apart from her that long again. if it's up to me. Oh god. This guy is getting to be like more of an annoying... Oh my god, he runs so deep with that spear! Fuck! Oh, I'm getting frustrated. Run really far away. Spend like 25 seconds running really far away. And then do one heal. And now you can fight again. Cool fight, you guys. Well designed. Sticking 2 enemies in the same room. It's not your best boss fights, if I'm honest. Okay, never mind. Never mind. No more fighting. Run really far away. Waste 20 seconds. While the bosses jerk off, then do one heal, and now you can fight again. Okay, cool fight. Well done. Well designed, Namco. Did you come up with this at the same time you created Brian? Fucking heal punch is incredibly frustrating. They get mad, yeah, I know. Not very aggressive. You designed this fight? Hey, really? Well, there's gonna be like DLC soon. Maybe you can go back and remove it, you know, or put a real boss in here, or maybe quit your job and get one you're better at. Something like that, you know. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks. But suggestion from me is learn how to fucking make fights, bitch. All right, let's do it now. Just think of them as Brian players doing completely safe strings where everything is plus on block and they were spamming back once for, you know, filling the gaps. Just think of them as Brian players. And then cut them to pieces when they whiff because they suck ass. Just like Brian players. Dodge perfectly, create the perfect opportunity. Oh, we put 2 enemies in here because, you know, whatever. I mean, I guess you could try and separating them, but that's going to be like even more work. I don't want to spend any more time in this tiny, shitty room with these dumb fucking enemies. The range. Why does he have to run 15 steps in between every basic R1, dude? Because it's a fight designed to be difficult to win, of course. I know why. I know why. Yeah, this fight is not. It does not shine. Sorry. It's one of like 2 or 3 fights so far that have been trash. This one's fucking trash though. Because it's... you wait for so long for an opportunity. And almost every time you attack, you still end up trading, which means you have to heal. And every time you heal, the heal punish, because there's 2 of them with long range, is so punishing that you inevitably end up in a situation where you have to heal again. And I'm out of heals now and I've done no damage. Vacuum slice might be better, yeah, but I decided to not rely on. You know what might be better actually? I know what it's time for. This is what it's time for. I don't want to rely on projectiles too much. I don't want to trivialize fights. Even though with this one, yeah, I could just shoot them a couple of times and be done with it. That would be nice. Let's peel their skin off. Ooh! Peeler? I missed you. Brutal heal punish because the game is trash. The game definitely isn't trash, by the way. It's easily one of the most impressive things ever made. But this fight can eat 5 dicks. This fight can eat 5 dicks and then never exist again, as far as I'm concerned. Cheese them back. Yeah. The only thing, because when you fight one of these guys for the first time, they're frustrating as fuck because they're so tight and there's no whiff punishing window. You can't backstab them and they can't be staggered. So they're literally just trading the movie. And I guess if you have a giant greatsword and you're one of the bitches who plays this game with a greatsword, then I guess you can just slam them from half screen and win for free. But now there's 2 of them, and I can't do that. Oh my god, I don't have the right affinity on my peeler? Oh, it's a standard. The keen affinity is gone. That was Black Flame Tornado. Oh, right, because I've taken Swordan's off and put it on the knife. Designers assume you're using summons. I don't think they are. I think the people who make this game understands what is special about it. And using a summon in this fight is basically saying, I don't want to play this game, I just want to finish it, I think using summons in this game is like running through an art museum, refusing to look at the walls. So that you can say at the end that you went through the entire art museum. I think the best we've done so far is actually rage arting with the knife. So we're gonna rage art with the knife, kill one of them, and then not fail against the other. We can do it. It's easy. Is it just me, or did this all of a sudden get easy? I'm probably wrong. The other guy. Oh, that's it. That's totally it. Trash fight. Fuck this fight. You can get multiple? Yeah, or I could just switch between. It's fine. I'm fine with having just one. Alright, this is the attempt. I'm just gonna stall them. And just hit them in these big, the few very big real windows they give you. Like this one. And that one. Oh, that's a problem. The heal punish. Look, that stab attack, it might be the single most frustrating that's happened to me since I started playing Elden Ring. I think I hate it like as much as Brian's back one at this point. I hate it as much as Marduk's tackle right now. That's gonna make it feel even better when we actually win this. Of course he can cancel every attack into the running stab as well. So it's not like they have programmed healing opportunities into the fight. They've programmed it to be like impossible to heal without getting hit. I'm sounding like such a bitch. Never mind. Just kill him. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's so tedious. It's the most tedious thing in the world. It's so tedious. Oh, it's so tedious. It's so fucking tedious. You know, the two times I've like hated this game, this fight and the Fire Chariot dungeon were both tedious. You know, this could be 5 times as hard, but if it wasn't tedious, I'd be happy. If it was one guy who was twice as strong or 5 times as strong, I'd be like super excited. But this? Oh, just getting poke stabbed a billion times. Oh, I just wanted to get. Oh no! It's so annoying. Oh, I have to win this. I'm gonna go insane. I was too slow to punish. Maybe I will do Spear Guy first. He's not turtling, you know. He's the Chad of the two. Oh, he has the grab attack now. He can one insta-give me. That's dangerous. Nice. That was nice. But the first actually skilly thing this boss has done. Oh god, stop! Heel punishing me! Oh! Stop heel punishing me! Do not 50% both. That's a good point. Well, the guy with the sword at 50% just becomes easier to kill. He's trash. The spear guy's trash before he goes into golden mode, but he becomes way too strong after. So I think, yeah, we just have to kill shield guy first. Okay, breathe, calm, focus. If I don't get it this time, I'm even gonna break. I'm gonna take a break. And then kill them. Because my mentality is bitch born right now in this fight. You have to make that spear shorter, I'm sorry. Miyazaki or whoever you are, have a look at the fucking spear and do your job. Fix it. Just kidding. It's cool. I'm gonna use it in a playthrough at some point. It's like a drill. I like it. Yeah, do more giant dumb attacks because you suck at fighting, dude. That's a good idea. Let me punish you. Okay, that was not the time to go in at all. Oh, he stabbed me with a running poke. Just run away from them. Run really far away. It's the only way to get a heal in because the fight is poorly designed. Okay, good. And we're back. Hell, I'm just drinking potions, but every heal takes 5 potions because they won't let you get one in. I can't get 50% this guy now because I'm gonna get grab attack grab some like off screen against him. Definition of insanity, it's not doing the same thing and expecting different results. That's very, very far from any useful definition of clinical insanity. It might be a better indication of short-term memory loss, to be honest, and that's just a really, really bad soundbite from somebody who didn't know what they were talking about. But you know, I see your point. I should stop trying to heal in the same windows and getting poked, but every time I try to do it right, it's like they can cancel into those poke attacks. Let me go to the bathroom real quick, and then come back and kick their ass, okay? If you don't get hit, you can't be heal punished. I like this guy's idea. That's what we'll do. Parrying, yeah, I haven't really parried in this playthrough, but it is something we could do. Equip a shield. Looking up an actual definition of insanity. Extreme foolishness or irrationality. The state of being seriously mentally ill. Madness. Okay, well I am doing that. That's for sure. Really nice bathroom break. I feel so much more relaxed. Good start. Distance before the heal. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Slow it way down. Slow it way down. You guys better not be laughing in the chat. I'm not gonna check. Okay, I'm gonna check. This is what insanity looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna be eating my own hat before long. Hey, why am I already damaged before the fight starts? Top 10 least enjoyable anime fights. Look how aggressively I went in right there. Like, I wasted 2 heals, but I'm already in like phase 2 for this guy. Pretty much. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe I just need to go ham in the beginning. At least then the tries won't take so long, you know? Nice camera! Woo! Nice camera! Damn, it's crazy how the really great fights in this game is like one of my favorite experiences I've ever had playing video games. And then you go into these shitty fucking toilets they call dungeons, and it's a bunch of platforming trash, and then a shitty fight that shouldn't be in the game. It's crazy, the duality of this game. think I'm over relying on the raid shard. I always get punished for using it. I think jumping attack might be better. Run away before you heal. Luckily his projectile sucks. If that was like a good projectile, that would be a problem. Yeah, cancel it into the running stab. Never try and heal. Never try and heal. He's gonna cancel it into the running stab. You know that. And then he does the tail after the dive, so that's not a whiff punish either. Just R1 maybe. Maybe I just R1, honestly. Yeah, just R1. Just R1. Spear guy. His normal R1 is the most dangerous attack in this fight. It's so fast. That's like his jab. That attack. Broken. Alright, now he's gonna do the tail. Okay, didn't do the tail. Stabbed in the ass. You know how it goes. No more heals, you know how it goes. Please give me one clean whiff punishing opportunity on you. I am literally going insane. Please make one mistake. Please give me one window. I don't want to run in a circle around you anymore. I really don't. I really don't want to run around in a circle anymore. I've been doing it for an hour. Could you give me one chance to deal 1 point of damage, please? I don't want to run around pretending to enjoy this fight anymore, okay? It's trash. Back to the drawing board. You suck at making games. Oh! I can't run around in a circle anymore. I can't. I'm just doing this, backtracking for a literal fucking hour, and then every time I try and engage with the game by pressing one button, I get stabbed in the side. And it hurts. This fight is fucking trash, dude. I'm not gonna leave. Yeah, I want a Boonga at the start, honestly, and just get this guy off my case. Okay, that has broken homing properties, good to know. So close. Okay, they're separate. I might as well do some damage to this guy now. I hate this song as well. Trash boss music. I wish it would just be quiet. I mean, this is me just going into a doctor's waiting room, filling out paperwork. So it's weird that there's music. That's what it feels like. Hey, go into this dumb fucking room and do shit that you don't want to for way too long because you have to. And by the way, there's this epic music will be playing. It just feels wrong. Get the music out of here. This isn't a fight. It's a waste of my fucking time that I'm willingly engaging in because I'm a masochist. You want to have a range nerf on that spear thrust right there? You want to have a 75% range nerf on that so that the game can be played? You think we should make that change? Attack, please attack. Thank you. Tail, right? No tail, because I wasn't in range. Trying to heal, out of turn. Run away first, run away. Run away. It sounds weird. Yeah, I've changed my... the reason it sounds weird is that I'm not doing headphones. You know how I usually always do headphones when I stream? It might be that some of the game audio is going through the microphone. Could be. If it's okay for you guys, we'll do this, but I'm gonna... obviously, the reason I'm not doing headphones, by the way, is that they broke. One of them is only half volume now. And I don't want to play a game this good and this immersive without, you know, listening to the sounds properly, so I decided to go. But I'm going to buy new headphones, like, tomorrow. If it's only the volume, you can use Windows volume balance to adjust the offset. I don't know what any of that means. So I'd be happy to change it for you so that it sounds better, but you're going to have to speak a language I can understand. Start by getting hit by my favorite attack in the game. how to jump, but apparently you can't. Agree to the second R1 was one of the most pathetic choices I made as a human being. And I wish I had a time machine so I could slap myself in the fucking face for making that choice. How can I get into the phase, the solo phase, with like more than one heal left when they keep AoEing so hard? Yeah, this is by a gigantic margin my least favorite part of the game. But you know, it's probably an easy fight that people first time clap, and I'm just in my own head. And very, very bored as well. Doesn't help your focus that you're extremely fucking bored. It doesn't help your ability to play slow when you're getting frustrated. But this is, you know, entirely an issue of the enemy being my own head, you know? The piss easy fight made by bitches, and I should be one-shotting you without taking damage. And the fact that I'm not doing that is annoying me a little bit. You know? But I'm so fucking bored that I want to rip my own eyeballs out and never play Elden Ring again right now. I'm so fucking bored. Different weapon? Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, the reason I used the knife to begin with is that it's heavy and I want to stagger. These guys are obviously completely fucking immune to that. It doesn't matter if I nailed the spear guy with, I think, 5 R2s in a row, and it didn't stagger him. So I'm gonna completely abandon that strategy. It's a good point. It's a good point. Stop using a heavy weapon. There's literally no fucking point. Yeah, much better. Run away like a bitch, because the fight is poorly designed, so you can get one heal off without being punished infinitely. Nice. So 10 seconds of my life I'll never get back, because this game is fucking trash. that running stab. I mean, complete bitch. You complete and perfect bitch of a character. Can't see spear, guys, so I'm in trouble. There it is, good. I'm actually falling behind on damage this time. Okay, so it's just a spam. You spam double roll right there. That's how you beat the double tail, probably. Hey, thanks, Mario. Dog shit weapon in general, I don't think that's true. I just think it has split scaling, so you have to invest more points in different stats, and then it'll probably outperform some of these other weapons. But here's what we'll do. Oh, right! I was gonna switch to the peeler, but it's pointless, because I can't change the affinity here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do the axe. We're just gonna have to do the axe. But, yeah, if I could get keen affinity back on the peeler, I could use that right here. Oh, it always starts that exact way. I go left, he does the poke. I eat the poke like the world's worst player. And then I start to fight all frustrated. I'm gonna try and have a little bit of a positive outlook on this now. I feel like that might help. That was nice. Oh, I hate that poke attack. It really is the worst thing in the universe. The spear. Oh! I can't look at it anymore. I'm sorry. I can't look at that poking attack anymore. I can't look at it. That and the running sword stab. I can't look at them. Like, if I get hit by them one more time, I'm gonna scream. Give it an annoying little piece of shit holy shockwave, so that if you don't jump perfectly, you still don't get a punish. Just give it a tiny bit of frustrating dog shit around the attack, just to make the punish that much more punishing for the punisher. The knights look cool. Yeah, I mean, they do. I love the helmet of the spear guy. The spear guy is by far the cooler guy. By far. And I wish I could get the big horn thing he has that grab attacks you. I wish I can get that and use it because it's cool. Man, I've sat here the entire fucking stream looking at these fucking two assholes. I'm so tired of you. Why the fuck are you in the game? Just fucking die and get the hell out of my life. I don't want to be here. Come Come on, man. Just whiff something that isn't covered by your buddy. Just whiff something. Oh! First time I've ever gotten hit by that. I think I was too bored to attempt to dodge it. I think I'm genuinely getting so bored that I decided to get hit by that projectile for the first time, because it's the only thing that could potentially happen for the first time in this fight right now. Everything else I've seen a billion times. Like I'm getting smashed in the face for variety's sake at this point. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, he has a built-in delay on the grab attack. That's fucking me over. It's time, don't choke. Nah. That was not, that was a shitty attempt from the very start. Look what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna go left at the beginning of the fight and not get hit by the initial spear poke from Spear Guy. And it'll officially be the cleanest attempt I've done so far, if I can manage to not get blasted in my stupid face within 2 seconds of the fucking fight starting. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna kill Spear Guy first, because he obviously whiffs more. And And he doesn't have a shield. Change the tactics. Oh, I hate that attack so much. I hate that attack so much because it's a homing move with infinite range. And it's got like 1 frame of impact speed. Oh, stop poking me when I'm trying to heal, you dumb, ugly bitches. Tekken scrub quotes, yeah, I know. I'm getting Tekken salty, which is excellent. It's kind of the first time it happens in this playthrough, right? Do you think fighting game players are the Lords of Salt? Or is it like maybe MOBA players? Who do you think has like the saltiest community or the most cultural salt in their games? Is it fighting game people? I think it might be. I just maximum bunga this guy. I just want him dead. I don't care if he heal punish me. Just keep heal punishing and just fucking die and get the hell out of my life so I can go and do something that isn't looking at your stupid fucking face. Because I've never wanted anything more than to just not be here in this fight. But I will finish it. I bet this isn't even like known for being a frustrating or difficult fight. I bet it isn't. I bet it's like people don't even notice it. They just run through here and kill these guys because they suck. Right? Nice delay. Run away. If he didn't have this shitty attack, the big Holy Slam, I wonder what I'd do in this fight, because I literally would not be able to ever damage either of them even once. Right? Like, I'm lucky he has that shitty attack. By far his worst move. It does jack shit, and it just gives me opportunities. I wish he'd do it more often. Oh god! Poor! So shit! Yeah, I'm not going to use summons or projectiles or trivialize this. I'm going to cut these guys to pieces because I can do it. My frustration isn't with the fight, it's with myself. I should have done this second try. Maybe not first, but second try. Especially since I beat the spear guy in a separate fight, which was easy, right? But no, I'm not going to try and make the fight easier. It's not the point of the game. As far as I can tell, it's not the point of the game. Maybe some people like play this game because they want to know what's going to happen to the witch with 8 tits and her, you know, blue nipples. I don't give a fuck. I want to have good fights. But this fight is like, it's hard, but it's also tedious. Whereas a lot of the other really good fights are super hard, but they're not tedious. Electo was not tedious. I was hyper-focused and silent, staring at the screen in, like, pure ecstasy fighting that guy. And here, I'm, like, scrub-quoting and complaining like a bitch, because it's tedious. away before you attempt to heal. Run really far away. Alright guys, let's just do it now. You and me, chat. No more scrub mentality, we're past that. If you get hit, it's your fault. If you lose, it's your fault. Own the L and get good. If there's something fighting game players have to learn, if they want to get good, it's this right here. Just deciding to be cool. Not gonna be greedy and take that opportunity. 3 heals. This is if I have 3 heals, I can beat the spear guy, right? Not gonna go in because spear guy is behind me. Oh wow, the second tail has twice as much range as the first. Remember that for next time. There we go. Now, as long as I don't get grabbed, if I can get a read on the grab attack impact speed, I should be fine. No greed. Like when I decided to like calm down and just go into take it serious mode, it turned into a much better fight than I thought it was. I think I criticized the fight because of insecurity, because of my own poor performance. Damn. That's a really bitch thing to do. I'm sorry you guys had to see that, but hey, Uksam. That was clean at the end. I was about to spaghetti it with a panic R1 at the end. I dodged every single attack the spear guy did the whole fight. And then I got hit at the end because I was about to get greedy. And then I decided to disengage and not get greedy. Important lesson. You fought the final boss? Yeah, I totally did. This fight isn't perfect. No, it's definitely one of the worst in the entire game by a margin. But it's doable. Here's the thing, right? The constant example of like overpowered bitchness in games for me is Brian Fury. It's perfect. But we could use Kazi as an example, maybe even Huarong. But let's talk about Brian, right? Okay, so it's not like he's not overpowered. He's very overpowered. He's win for free without looking, more or less, right? It's not like he can't just spam completely safe or plus on block buttons until he automatically wins. But it's also true that you have sorry, I gotta take this call. Sorry. Yeah, it's not like he's not overpowered, but it is possible for you to win. And if you let the fact that the opponent's character is very overpowered and cheap, like, really mentally touch you, it's going to severely, like, impact your ability to win the fight. So you're only hurting your own chances. But it doesn't mean that the fight isn't bad or that Brian isn't overpowered. He is. The person who picked him is gaining incredible advantage by being an unimpressive human being. And being like frustrated with having been subjected to that makes perfect sense. But you have to put aside the frustration because at least you maximize the slim chances you have of success to begin with. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get some cool buff flask going here. What do I have? I have all damage negation. Hey, that's pretty cool. I should have used that. I never drank it. And stamina recovery. What else do we have? Stamina recovery, I don't feel like I need so much. Explode, FP consumption, doesn't matter. Attacks more likely to break enemy stances. That sounds good. And fire attack. Yeah. So now I have one property that benefits my big weapon and one property that benefits my fork weapon. That's good. How do you get to the mountaintops? I'm trying to get to this place, but I can't find the path. Hey, I know there was a big locked door down there. I bet I used the amulet that she gave me and I can go through the door. That's totally gonna be it. Good level design. Excellent level design. I mean, it's not like Dark Souls 1 level, but Dark Souls 1 was like impressive because it was the first one, I think. This might be even better. We're just used to how excellent they do level design now. I don't think this door was open, was it? Yeah, I'm heading in the right direction. This is it. This has got to be it. Mountaintops of the Giants. Sounds super cool. I can't wait to go there. This running R2 with a knife is like so good. It has great AoE. Wow, there's a lot of enemies here. They're doing these bubbles on them. That's super annoying. Yeah, I feel like this is it. Man, this guy's such a pushover compared to the Crucible Knights that dodging him feels easy now. There are also sewers? That's interesting. Perfumers. Those guys are perfumers, huh? That's a cool idea for an enemy. Perfumer. Hey, check this out. Oh my god, this is so cool. Nice. Ooh. Capital outskirts, huh? That's the tree. I guess these are the mountains I'm going into. Oh. These enemies are very buff. These Capital Knight soldier dudes are hella buff. God, I feel so much stronger now that I'm not fighting those enemies. That was deeply satisfying. Deeply satisfying. What an excellent game. What an excellent game. Very satisfying fights. Except for that one that I just had. I'm over it now though. I can hear a crystal gecko. What? Nice. Somber 6. That way or up the elevator? Is that going to be one of the divine towers? Ill-omened creature ahead. Huh. Wow. Hey, cool. Let's go here. Wow. What's happening? Hey now. I don't want to grab that. It's my candlestick. Can't see what's happening. It doesn't double as a torch. It would have been cool if it did. Oh wow, really? Really? Another double boss fight? That has bleeds, we gotta be careful. Nice range. Phase 2, huh? Okay. Nice. Okay. Bob moves. What, I'm just stuck in here? No, it does end. That's good. Yeah, I feel like one of them was way stronger than the other guy. The last guy was way stronger than the first guy. The first guy was just like a regular enemy. Another one of these divine towers. I've only been in 2. One of them I could like activate some sort of rune and it was like trash and I don't know what it does. But the other one I fought one of the coolest bosses in the game and I got cool stuff. Hey, it's I just realized there's a new episode of Bleach out today. Hey, that's so sick. I'm gonna watch that when I get home from work. Can't wait. Thanks for liking the easy clap, guys. This one's easy though? Yeah, it was kind of easy. NGL. But yeah, I guess like if you can get like a temporary buff from those runes, popping one before you go into that fight would have been like a huge deal, but more God's Grey Rune, okay. So kind of a waste of time, but that's okay. Go back. I guess is the point that the divine towers are in a ring and you restore the runes and they form an Elden ring and that's what's been shattered? If that's it, it's pretty cool. Okay, so you guys told me about sewers. So can you give me this information? Is Mountaintop of the Giants or the sewers harder or like more endgame? Which one makes sense to clear first? Do you think I should go to the sewers first, or should I go on to the mountaintops? The idea of going to like some high up in some mountains is appealing to me because it's a change of environment, you know? Sewers first? Sewers are annoying, huh? Okay. Do they have like cool boss fights? Because I'll do the tedious stuff. Get to the cool boss fights. Oh wow, it's snowy. Oh god, this is so cool. Yeah, finally like a completely different aesthetic to an area. That's deeply appealing. The capital was way better than Anor Londo. I liked the way it looked, but I still didn't like being in it. I felt, I don't know. I was thinking about yesterday why I don't like the mood in the capital. Because it has that weird barren, empty feeling again that I get from Anor Londo that I don't like. I mean, I like it because it's part of the aesthetic of these games, but that one especially just felt like a pointless, empty area. You know, felt like a changing room to me, Anor Londo. I hate Anor Londo. I think it's probably the worst area in Dark Souls 1. But the reason I realized I didn't love the capital was it had all of these like soldiers and enemies in it, but nothing made a single sound. They were walking around, they were patrolling, and they didn't make a single sound at all. They didn't talk, they didn't interact. They're just standing or walking, and it made it feel very video gamey and less of an immersive like world. Whereas when you run around out here and you get ambushed by these guys and they come from different directions out of the forest, it's much more immersive. It feels like you're being like naturally attacked by things that want to kill you, right? So it's a more immersive experience than walking through something like the capital. Did I die to the fall damage? Was it really that high? The lack of sound. Yeah, I guess there was these trumpet guys, but, you know, they're kind of standing there and they do nothing, and then you go and hit them, and then they go into their attack sequences. That's what it felt like. It was very video game. I didn't feel like I was entering a city, you know. If some of those soldiers were like talking, or, you know, two of them on a corner talking a little bit, or, you know, there was a little bit more of a sense that the town was alive in some sense. You know, maybe it could have a single character in it, a single character in the whole capital who wasn't a soldier, because it didn't have that. There's not a single non-enemy in my entire, you know, run through the capital. Then it would have been more immersive and felt more like I was going into a city. But these are all like, I have these like very small complaints about the game, a couple, but they're so few and far between. Overall, the game is like, it's ridiculously close to perfect, if I'm honest. It's very close to perfect. Very, very close to perfect. It's as close to perfect as like a game can get, almost. Because even if you have games you like more than Elden Ring, it's almost like you can't deny the superiority of the game design. Like, everything is clever. And I think the reason that boss fight didn't like jive with me was the fact that those two enemies are individually designed to be like challenging enemies, and they work as their own fights. One of them, you know, is a boss fight. The spear guy is a boss fight in Deep-Root Depths. But they were not balanced and designed to be fought two at the same time. It's still doable to fight them at the same time. But this meticulous game design that you see in like every facet of the game was lacking in that specific encounter, because they'd taken two different enemies that weren't designed to go together and put them in the same fight. So it's honestly, you could, if you had a really positive outlook on it, you could say that it's almost another indication that the individual enemy designs are so good that the comfortable rhythm and the fun factor of the challenging fights actually gets diminished the moment you deviate from it, you know? $70k runes left behind? Yeah, but, you know, I don't want to level up much more. I feel like I'm strong enough to beat these fights right now. I don't know if I want to level up more. And if I do decide that I want to level up at some point, I mean, I have these things. I bet they're worth something. And I got these things as well. I don't really care about leveling up that much anymore. Except, I mean, I guess I want to bump my faith a little bit, because it really improves the damage of the fork, and the fork is a little bit behind on damage. Maybe we'll bump my faith a little bit. I wonder how much I get. 30k? It's not that much. That one's worth 50, that's more. Yeah, don't overlevel if you want to keep the game challenging. Okay, yeah, good point. I will bump my faith a little bit here. You can only get 1 point. Let's get 2 points in faith, just because I want to get a little bit more oomph in the fork. Right now, the axe outperforms the fork for damage by a little bit too much of a margin, but the fork is gonna have more damage by the time I invest more in faith, because it has better scaling with faith than my other weapons. See this, if I do this, I get only 1 damage and 2 damage. Okay, why is that? Let me equip this and two-hand it and see what happens. I only get 1 and 2 damage? What about Dex? Dex I get 1 damage, 1 damage. And I get way more damage on the axe still. I get 3 and 3. And then for strength, I get 1 and... For the second point of strength, I get 3? On my art... What? That's so strange. Why is strength all of a sudden providing 3 damage? It goes from 1 to 3. Look, 482, 483, 486? 83, 84. 83, 84. So leveling strength right now is the most effective way of improving my Durando. Oh, like soft caps? Yeah. But what I'm not understanding, right, is at this level of strength, 12 strength, there's no cap happening. There's no soft cap, there's no hard cap. So I can understand if it goes from 1 point of AR to 2 points of AR, because it probably gives point something, you know, more than 0.5. But the fact that it goes from 1 point of AR to 3 doesn't make sense to me. If I pump Dex above 50, I still get 3 points on the axe, and then another 3 points on the axe. Faith. Damn, I guess Dex is still the best option, huh? But if I get more strength, I will be able eventually to one-hand these weapons, and then I can run them with a shield, and I can do some guard counters, which could be cool. What do you guys think? Do you think I should put like 6 points into strength so I can one-hand these weapons? Use strength to meet the one-hand requirement. Damn, you guys are agreeing on this, huh? I feel like it's the thing to do as well. And it also improves the damage of the Durandal better than the other stats. So, yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's take a cool screenshot of this place. And I can use it as a thumbnail for the next stream. Because I gotta end the stream now, guys. It was not very eventful. I mean, the first fight was excellent. The second fight was trash. But, you know, we did it. My hat says persistence for a reason, you know? That's how you get good. First you suck, then you get to be good. Everybody knows that. Thanks for the good backseating today as well. You guys are very good at backseating. I like it. It was eventful to see you fuming, though. Yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason I do it, of course. Especially when I play Tekken. It's just more fun. When crazy stuff happens. I mean, you guys are like debating whether or not you're expected to use summons. I haven't looked up how this game was made, and I haven't finished it, but I can tell you what summons are. No question. It's so obvious because it's good game design and it seeps through. Okay, it's like this. The difficulty in this game is optional. You can decide to build your character around projectile attacks, or very powerful weapons with status effects, or Ashes of War that boom, chicka boom boom from full screen. Or you can use summons, or you can co-op, or you can do all of those things at the same time. And I think it's a really clever way of doing it because some people genuinely don't enjoy the level of difficulty. For me, and the way I want to play the game, the difficulty is the entire point. And so going into a boss fight and realizing that, wow, I'm probably under-leveled for this, or this is too hard for me, I don't want to leave that area and grind levels or level up a better weapon and come back. Because for me, the enjoyment comes from when the challenge seems insurmountable, you can use practice to learn the fight, and then if you execute well, win anyway. And it's the most satisfying feeling for me. I think one of the most like telling moments in my playthrough so far, and I obviously appreciate the fact that not everybody decides to enjoy the game that way. It's just the way I want to do it. And I feel like genuine joy when I play it that way. Center horizontal, center vertical. There we go. That looks better. Go down a little. Maybe like. So there's a moment when I fight Astel, who was unfortunately a little bit too easy, but a very, very cool boss fight. This giant, like, weird space insect. It was amazing. And there's a moment in that fight where he just starts summoning an enormous attack, and all of these comets start appearing. There's like, you know, a dozen of them, and it's this huge attack that's going to explode the entire area. And I start laughing, and I remember saying, yes, just give it to me, please. Get harder, no hummus. Like, I wanted the fight to, like, just go to the next level and become even more crazy and challenging. Because those moments are, for me, pure excellence and the core of what I enjoy in this game, right? And then you guys are like, hey, go marry this witch who has 4 blue tits. and talk to her dog. And I'm like, okay, but I'm mainly here for the excellent fights and the fact that I think my character is cool and I like my weapons and I want to build this character up and I want to guide her through this world and kill all the powerful enemies, right? But, you know, some people are going to play this for the story. Some people are going to play it for, like, co-op. Some people are going to play it because they're games journalists and it's their job and they never get past Margit and they read an article about why the game is problematic. And some people, you know, play customization mode in Tekken and they just want to look at Lily's feet. It's all valid ways of enjoying all valid ways of enjoying the game, and I respect them all. But I also like think that I'm not gonna spoil this playthrough by not doing it my way for me, right? Because I'll play this game again, but I'll never play it again for the first time. Which means that the second time around, all of these fights, except for the ones that I haven't done, but even them, will be significantly easier. The second playthrough playing all of these bosses will be like, I mean, what, 75% easier? Because I've seen them before. I know what happens. So then it's more about like enjoying doing cool builds and stuff, I guess. But no. I have to do it my way and enjoy it my way, you know. I love projectile gameplay in all games except Tekken. Yeah, I mean, some people are like that. I never pick the rogue character or the archer character in any RPG I ever play. It's never appealed to me. Hunter is the only class I never touched in World of Warcraft because it's unappealing to me. I like warlocks and summoners and shaman. I like if I can build my own character, I want it to be like a swamp witch. That's like the coolest stuff to me, you know. Or you know, some sort of monk. I like monk characters, and that's what I tend to like go for, right? We all have our own way of thing of doing it. Are you gonna go to the sewers or the mountain next? I'll think about it and we'll decide together tomorrow when we do the next stream, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm off work, so we can do a long stream. Necromancers and cowboys, yeah, there you go. We all have our stuff that we like. Some people are always going to go to the warrior. Some people are always going to go to the ranger. Some people are always going to go to the mage. I tend to go for cleric characters, summoner characters, shamanistic characters, stuff like that. Volcano Manor is done. I don't know what Mogwin is, so I'm going to guess no. Tell me tomorrow, guys, and we'll do it together. It's going to be sick. Thanks for watching me fight that bad boss fight for like 2 hours. We did it, though. Mogwin is the best boss, hands down. Where is he? Where's Mogwin? Sewers? Mountain? Check Discord for the audio. Hey, thanks, Kilo. I definitely will. Mogwin is in Mogwin. Okay. Gotta speak to an NPC. Okay, tell me tomorrow. I want to do that. I want to do the... If there's like a best boss, I definitely want to do it. Okay, so we'll start with that tomorrow. We'll do Mogwin tomorrow. The guy who calls you maidenless at the start. Hey, cool, okay. Hey, thanks, Kudira and IMOP. Shoutouts. Vumsy. The Simple Man. See you tomorrow.